Good morning, dear students. Today I am going to start chapter number 9. The name of the chapter is National Income. Okay. So first of all, let us take the introduction. National income is the basic concept of macroeconomics, and generally high growth rate of national income indicates that economic growth of that country, right? The difference between the developed and developing countries can be measured on the basis of national income. And national income is, we can say that diamond with the three facts. National income can be calculated by the three methods, and which are they? They are production method, income method, and expenditure method. Okay. Now, national income is used as a, we can say that creation for measuring the economic prosperity of any country. And usually in any country, the total market value of commodities and services produced in a country is, we can say that, called national income. Now, national income is the basic concept of microeconomics in any country. National income is used as a measuring growth for economic prosperity of the country. The efforts made by the Alfred Marshall, Fisher, and Professor Pigou to clarify the concept of national income. Okay, now this is the general meaning of national income. In any country, during the period of 1 year, the net total market value of commodities and services, or we can say that goods and services, material of material immaterial produced with the help of capital, labor, and natural resources is called national income, right? Two things are considered to find out the national income. Okay, these two things are very important. The first one is the commodities and services, or we can say that the goods and services produced in the country must have a monetary value, right? Monetary value means related with the money, and therefore only commodities and services which have a market value are included in the national income. Because of this reason, the household work of housewife is not included in it. Second, to measure the exact national income, the final value of goods and services are not considered. Income is a flow where wealth is a quantity. Okay, so generally wealth is utilized by capital, labor, and commodities and services are produced, which is known as national income. Now, generally a coin has a two sides, but when we talk about for a national income is a coin with the three sides. It means that national income has a three concept. The first one is concept showing total production value. Second one is concept showing total income, and the third one is concept showing total expenditure. Okay. In general meaning, the monetary value of total production done in agriculture sector, industrial sector, as well as service sector during the year of a country is known as national income, right? Now we will discuss about the definition of Alfred Marshall. This definition of Alfred Marshall of national income is totally based on the production. So now, the definition of national income given by the Marshall is production oriented. In this definition, Marshall puts stress on the net production of goods and services. Now, according to the Alfred Marshall, the net production of physical in bracket tangible and non-physical services, things by using natural wealth in bracket land with the capital and labor in a country during the year is the national income of the country. In other words, we can say that the laborers and the capital of a country acting upon the natural resources produced annually a certain net aggregate of commodities, material, and including the service of all kinds. This is the net annual income or revenue of country or the national income, right? Okay, students. So next definition of national income is given by the Fisher. Okay, so this definition is totally based on the consumption. Okay, the proportion of direct consumption of goods and services by the people of a country during a year is called the national income. In other words, the true national income is that the part of annual net produce which is directly consumed during that year. And the national income is dividend or income consists of services as received by the ultimate consumer, whether from their material or from human environments. Right? So we can say that the Fisher definition of national income is totally based on the consumption, and the definition of national income given by the Fisher is based on consumption flow. So it is known as consumption oriented definition. In this definition he puts stress on consumption, so we can say that physical and non-physical goods and services.